So the PIL was filed to protect the Panjim Park, which is a public space, and that has been commercialized. Now, public spaces are governed by doctrine of public trust, which clearly states that natural resources like rivers, coasts, public open spaces are held by the state as trustee for the public and future generation and cannot be alienated or degraded for narrow commercial gains. But the tourism department has leased out this to private entities for the purpose of development of infrastructure for tourism, and which is not permitted as per the doctrine of public trust. Now, there are several illegalities which have been committed by the proponent of this project, which Patricia and Ritu will outline it. We had filed a complaint in January, against all this extension, encroachment of the footpath. There are illegal structures, more structures inside. They have put a canopy, that cantilever deck is there. And earlier it was quarter deck, just one small place restaurant, and that whole promenade was open to the public. And so, because the authorities have not taken action, we gave a legal notice in June, and we clearly said that the recreational area should be restored. We said that the illegal and unauthorized structures built within the lease plot be demolished. The commercial activities, including casino-related services beyond the tender scope and those that are incompatible with the recreation conservation zone, be prohibited and prevented. And any loss of public revenue due to excess unauthorized flow area, misuse of repair license and misrepresentation to authorities be quantified and recovered from the private entities and any collaborating officials, including through surcharge or disciplinary proceedings where warranted.
One thing what is very important, so today besides the illegalities being done by the private parties who have got this property, the biggest thing is what Patricia brought out earlier, that government has done a fraudulent land use change. So this is what it is. This is the property. If you see on top, is in the ODP. It is shown like this, and it is in the ODP 2011, 2021 and draft ODP 2031. The zone is, this is the land belonging to the government. Yeah, it is recreational, a government institutional and a jetty. This is the property which is leased out by tourism department. If you see, majority of this property is recreation land. Only a very small part is FP, which is institutional government under conservation zone. But you see the application. The tourism department applies for zone only FP, but they've given the whole area to special commercial. Special commercial is 300 FAR and 40 meters height. So we are talking about this recreational area which is only allows 5 FAR and 5 meter height. It's a public open space of the citizens of Goa.
Okay. And all the construction
being changed to special commercial.
Okay.
This is the biggest fraud, and the government has done it. Tourism department has deliberately done it.
And the
PDA, the TCP board, they haven't checked this. This is the biggest thing. And can you imagine a recreational space becoming special commercial? For what? For generation of revenue to the government. So is it everything is about monetizing Goa? Everything is about commercial and revenue generation? That is the main thing. Somewhere we have to protect.
So the public interest litigation is to save public spaces from being converted into private commercial enclave. Today the PILF came up for admission. So the court has asked that notices be sent to the various parties. Already notices have been sent to government departments.
When is the matter kept?
They've not
They've
yet kept
not
the matter.
yet
They'll keep
kept
the
the
matter.
matter.
They said to issue the notices immediately.
Okay.
So we're going to issue the
and
notices.
our concern is
Thank you.
they are
The work
still
should
carrying
stop.
on. No, our concern is, despite everything, the work is still going on, and they are opening.
Okay.
They're opening soon. So the CCP repair license is only, as Patricia said, for waterproofing and plastering of of the existing structures. When we had an inspection, we saw they have added new structures. They've changed the existing structures. They violated the repair license. So we asked the CCP to take some action. The CCP has sent them a show cause notice with a transgression report saying that all these structures are illegal and tell us why they should not be demolished. They were supposed to reply by 16th of July. Till date, we don't know what has happened. There's no action from the CCP. And what is surprising that there's a board over there saying opening soon. The captain of ports, we asked him that, have you given permission for this encroachment into the riverine land? He said no. And he said, in fact, in November 25, I sent 2 letters asking them to stop the work because they cannot do it. They have no NOC from us. But there was no reply from the party or from tourism department, and that work has been completed. So this is a clear violation of laws and a clear disregard for our planning norms.
See, initially the zone of that property is recreation. Recreation means it's a public space for the people to go to. Now, in the first place, the tourism department has clandestinely asked for a change of the zone from FP, which means public, that is a small part where the parking area is, and the rest of the part is recreational, asked the board, the PDA and the board to change the zone from FP. They're calling the entire thing FP, which is a fraud in the first place, from FP, and it has been changed to commercial, special commercial zone. So recreation, which is 5 FAR, has gone now to 300 FAR. This, first of all, is something wrong that the tourism department, the PDA and the government have done. The board has done. So this is one big wrong thing. Secondly, the thing is now they want to develop it. They've gone to the PDA, didn't get permission yet. Now they've taken a repair license just for plastering and waterproofing. They wanted it for an area of 130 square meters. CCP gave them a little more. But on the basis of plastering and waterproofing, they have built a lot of commercial area there on that. They've even the tourism department has, even through the water resources department, encroached into the river. They made a cantilevered slab and they're using that. Now, there are a lot of illegal things that have come up which do not amount to plastering and waterproofing, and it is actually a zone that has been used as commercial space, but it is recreational land that belongs to the people. This itself is wrong.